what's up, guys? How's it going? Nathan, what up, bro? Thanks for coming in early. Feel free to call the show at any time you would like. Watching some Sam Darnold here, the biggest Sam Darnold hater this side of the Mississippi. It was a good throw. Did he get his feet down and bounce? Oh, man, I don't like Sam Darnold, but that was a good throw. I'm sure people will be oohing and ahhing about that play. Maybe Sam Darnold will end up being great. Who knows? But that's a catch for Robbie Anderson. Yo, what up, Tanner? How's it going, buddy? How is everybody? Hope everybody's doing quite well today. Yes, I pray so, LeVar. I really hope so. Salmon shotgun. Hands, get him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. I want the Texans to win this game. It's more exciting to have a rooting interest in the contest. I would love to debate Colin Cowherd. Colin Cowherd is so damn stubborn. He gives Baker Mayfield no credit. I admit when I am wrong. I admit when I am wrong, okay? And I was wrong about Jared Goff to a certain degree. The Davis Webb story hasn't been written yet, a lot of these guys, but I admit when I'm wrong on things. Steven, how are you, buddy? Thanks so much for hanging out. Big Blue for life, what up? Can't wait for tomorrow, man. Cannot wait. This is a big run by Elijah McGuire. McGuire to the 15-yard line. But how's it going, guys? You guys can call in at any time. Ronaldo Allen, how's it going, pal? You guys are rolling right now, man. I got to tell you this. Can you guys hear me okay? Can anybody hear me? I thought you were leaving.
I am leaving.
Okay. I'm doing a live stream down here if you wanted to join.
Nah, I'd love to have to just go, though, but thanks.
All right. 1st and 10. Shotgun.
Do you know where the wine bag is?
What?
Seen the wine bag anywhere?
Sure, on YouTube, so don't say anything like embarrassing.
I'm looking for the wine bag.
I don't know where it is.
All right.
What wine bag?
Might be in my car. Never mind.
Okay.
Have a good live stream. See you later.
Show ends never, Zeke. Just like you, and you're not going to comment any further. Elijah McGuire on the carry. 2nd and 6. All right, so you guys can hear me okay? I'm glad you guys can hear me okay. Sam Darnold handing off. Hit him. Yeah. Come on, Houston. Yeah. I am enjoying this. Hey, Ryan, call me. Call me, bro. Call my phone. What is up, Ryan? Dude, the Baltimore Ravens killed me last week. I had them. I also picked the Chargers to beat the Chiefs this week. What I was going to say to all you guys, is that I'm going to say this. Chris Richard needs to be the head coach of the New York Jets next year, okay? I will actually start being a Jet fan if Chris Richard is hired. He is perfect with Jamal Adams. His personality is amazing. He's my favorite head coach. Oh, that was a brutal touchdown. Sam Darnold touchdown pass, by the way. What's up? You're on Rover. How are you, man? Or female?
I'm good. Did you just see that touchdown?
I did.
Did you just see that throw?
I did.
Look at it again. Just look at it again.
No,
look at it. Oh my God!
He threw with good anticipation.
Oh yeah, do the Fortnite dance.
No, it was a pretty good throw. I mean, if I had to be critical, he underthrew it a little bit. But listen, he got the job.
Oh my God!
Dude, this kicker sucks. I mean, I thought this kicker's good.
You're joking. No, Jason Myers, bro. Come on. He's a Pro Bowler. No, Grandma, he's a Pro Bowler. That makes no sense to me. I don't even care. Sam Darnold's turning up.
Yeah. Dude,
Huh?
Sam Darnold's playing pretty well. Sam Darnold's playing pretty well, my friend. Big game.
You're playing amazing.
Pull it up.
All right, Gumbo, we get it. When did you become a Jets fan? I'm confused. Aren't you a Giants fan?
Yes, I'm a
You see,
Giants
as soon as
fan.
we get a franchise quarterback, Giants fans want to become Jets fans. That's crazy.
No,
Oh, she been a Jets fan?
I don't think Giants are going to become Jet fans. I mean, the entertainer likes
No,
the
my
New York
grandma.
Jets.
My grandma, she's like bandwagoning into the Sam turns out. Oh, she been a Jets fan?
I'm not.
Okay.
Listen, like I liked Rex Ryan. I mean, I'm lukewarm on the Jets. I mean, maybe Sam Darnold will do well. It's just fun hating on him. It is.
Sam is wheeling and dealing. I mean, this is his best game of the season. And he has bumps to throw the ball to.
No, I agree. That throw. How'd you like that throw
This
in the
is a
back of the end
franchise
zone? How'd you
quarterback.
like that 2-minute drill?
Yup. Amazing. This is a franchise quarterback. I will not. Shut up, Chris. He's a Giants fan. My cousin's a Giants fan. No, you shall not enter. Kind of negative energy. Saquon Barkley. Dick riders.
He's right. He's right. He's right.
No, he's not right. He's wrong. And when Sam wins the Super Bowl, and I laugh at Entertainer, I laugh at Big Blue, I laugh at you. It'll be a glorious day.
If Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, we got to come up with an amazing prank. I might have to wear a Sam Darnold jersey for like 5
Almost
months.
definitely. You have to wear a Sam Darnold shitting on your head, hat, jersey, something. I'm going to buy it. It's going to be amazing.
T-shirt, a custom-made T-shirt.
Yo, I will buy it. No questions asked.
Yes.
And you have to
Sam
wear it for the
Darnold, and I
whole
will have
live
to
stream.
kneel to Darnold
Whole
every
live
day
stream.
before the show. I'll have to kneel to Darnold. Okay?
Oh, my God. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy.
No, this
I mean,
is
we're
hilarious.
losing.
This is hilarious. I mean, he is balling. Finally, he's like finally in the game. This is really exciting for you guys, I have to admit. Like, everybody picked the Texans to shit on you guys today. I mean,
And they were wrong. Who did Entertainer pick? You know his pick?
yes, he picked the Houston Texans by a billion.
He's
so.
an idiot, too. What did JC pick?
I have no idea, but you know JC. He
Yeah, he
never
definitely
wants to go
should've picked
against
the Jets.
So, Sam. Hey, man, want to call me back in a little bit? Enjoy the game, all right?
Yeah.
Is this
you too,
Ronaldo?
man.
Is this
Yup.
all right?
Go Jets!
All righty, pal.
Woo!
Ronaldo, you're the best. Thanks, man. See ya. Ronaldo out, and he's going to be hanging out in the chat. He is so damn funny because I love Ronaldo because we could talk, smack back and forth, but consider him a good friend. So, listen, Sam Darnold, that throw in the back of the damn end zone there. The guy is looking pretty damn good. I mean, he threw that ball before the half, too. That 2-minute drill is pretty damn salty in the back of the end zone. The guy can process pretty quickly. His arm strength is something I worry about. His leadership is something I worry about. His pocket presence is something I worry about. I worry about his fumbling issue. I worry about interceptions. I worry a lot about Sam Darnold, but what the guy does well unequivocally is Sam Darnold is able to get through his progressions really quickly. He is very accurate, especially in the intermediate passing game. The guy is deadly accurate. And listen, he can make plays when the play breaks down, and that's what scouts like. And he's processing quickly, and he is being decisive today. And this is a hell of a football game. Deshaun Watson in trouble, and the Jets are coming after him. Wow, a sack by Copeland. Damn. If the Jets win this game, holy muggoly, this would be crazy because then the Houston Texans, they're sitting at 9-5. And then suddenly the Houston Texans, they will lose pace in not only the AFC South. I don't think the AFC South's in jeopardy, but the Houston Texans will be a 4 seed. They will be playing Kansas City or the Chargers, and they're going to get bounced the heck out of the playoffs. Most likely, they're going to be an underdog at home. And listen, 3rd and 20, they just dump it off. Nothing's going to happen here. Great defense. The Jets are playing really well right now. They have all the momentum in God's green earth. Dude, it's been crazy. I might do the game tonight. Absolutely. It's going to be fun. Baker Mayfield. I'm not great at doing, entire football games. I like kind of doing the second halves because, I'm not a long distance sprinter. I'm trying my best to be a long distance guy like Bad Dog, Chris the Entertainer, the Sports Fury. Those guys can naturally talk for a really long time. Capizzle. And I get really winded really easily. That's kind of why I like the call-in show. But, tonight's game between Denver and the Broncos, I can't wait for. I love the I love the Cleveland Browns. I love Mayfield. I love Greg Williams. I love Hyde. I love everything about that football team, okay? And I hate Case Keenum. I really don't like Vance Joseph. I want to see the Broncos lose. I want to see the Broncos get a new head coach. And, it's cool seeing Davis Webb dressed for the game today, I'll tell you that. And maybe Davis Webb is the holder now for Jason Meyer. That's pretty cool. But anyway, I'll address the chat. Maybe. It's a pretty entertaining game right now, Kid Blue. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Nothing. Okay. So Sam Darnold has the ball back immediately. Let's get him throwing a deep vertical pass. Throw it more than 15 yards. I triple dog dare ya. Great question. I like Richard. Like Chris Richard's my guy. He's my favorite coach. But for Denver, great question. I got to think about that. Maybe Matt Campbell. I love Matt Campbell, too, out of Iowa State. I like guys from the college ranks more, honestly. Lincoln Riley you can ask about. There we freaking go. Make them throw it over their damn head! You know what the Houston Texans need to do? Cover one, man-to-man. Make the guy make a throw over your damn heads. Don't get beat by 1,000 paper cuts, please. Come on. No thank you on Mike McCarthy. Old and stale. Yes! A drop! You gotta be shitting me, man. That was a first down. That is not a clutch play at all. I'll be back in a second. Butter! I like Shane Waldron. I like Shane Waldron to Denver, actually. I like Shane Waldron. That's a good hire. So I like Shane Waldron. I think he's a big-time coach. Zach Taylor, I kind of am liking, too. John Harbaugh, I like more than Mike McCarthy. Harbaugh's a great dude. But for the Denver Broncos, I mean, Richard would be really fun. I want a new school guy to bring blood and life into the program. I like new school head coaches. I'm trying to think what other coaches I really like in the NFL that are offensive coordinators. I kind of like LaFleur. He's kind of a cool guy. Graham Harrell, who's a coach at North Texas, is a pretty good coach. Neil Brown would probably go and be a head coach. A lot of different guys. That was a terrible drop. Glad you guys can hear some of these calls. Got a caller coming in. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on the Rover. How are you? Hello? Hello? What the heck? Did the call drop? Call dropped. Call back. Come on. Damn it, I'm standing up, sweating. I'm going to have to sit down. I might have to have a little beer as well. I'm just talking to myself pretty much. But you guys are on the chat. Might have to have a little beer as well. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Great questions. Great questions. Thank you guys so much. Dwayne Haskins, New York Giants. I'm all in. I'm all in. I gotta see the bowl game. But listen, we're not getting Tua. We're not getting Tua Tagovailoa. Dwayne Haskins is a much better option than Teddy Bridgewater or a free agent quarterback. I'll take Haskins or Herbert over Teddy Bridgewater. Absolutely. I mean, at the 15th pick, we're not getting Josh Allen. We're not getting Devin White. What you have to get an amazing, like, Earl Thomas safety, or you have to get a Jason Pierre-Paul, or somebody unbelievable in the first round. You could get a quarterback that can back up Eli Manning. Eli Manning can't go into next year, and he can't go by himself. Okay, he can never do that. Okay, you can't have Lauletta behind Eli. We need backup for Eli Manning next year. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Hello? Gosh, damn it, this number keeps dropping. All right, hold on. Let me get to Ryan's questions. If the Ravens miss the playoffs, is Harbaugh gone? I hated the Wizards are a freaking train wreck, bro. You got to get rid of John Wall immediately. He is a chemistry nightmare and a disaster. Scott Brooks is a disaster. Clean house, clean house. That was a terrible, terrible trade by the Wizards because you gave away two really good players, I think. You gave away the Oubre kid, who's a good lefty three-point shooter. Maybe he's a weird kid. Who the hell knows what's wrong with Oubre? But Oubre's a very good player. And then who the heck else did you give up? You gave away Austin Rivers and Oubre. And the move made no sense at all, but those guys probably suck. And the cool news about Ariza, I kind of like the deal. You guys are never going to keep Trevor Ariza because Ariza is old, okay, and you're going to start to tank. So I kind of like the move. You're shipping Ariza later in the season to the Lakers. I like the whole trade. You're getting rid of Ariza. There's a 0% chance he's finishing the year in Washington. He's getting retraded, and you trade him to LeBron James and the Lakers, and you get back Alonzo Ball. You trade John Wall and all those players, and you get back Lonzo. You try to get Kuzma. You won't get him. You get Brandon Ingram. You try to get Hart. That Lakers team is full of young talent, and you need to rebuild this thing immediately. The John Wall, Bradley Beal era, Bradley Beal, he's gone. John Wall gone. It's tankathon in Washington, D.C., and you guys got to rebuild with young players. You got to trade John Wall before he just leaves your ass in free agency. Holy shit. What amazing defense by the Jets. I like how the Jets are not quitting on Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles should be a defensive coordinator in this league. He should still be with the New York Jets. He should still be on the staff when the new guy comes in. It's just that Todd Bowles cannot communicate with the offense. But y'all are playing awesome, awesome football today. You guys are playing wonderful football. And a coach is going to be really happy about that. Yeah, I guess not, but the Wizards, you got to trade Ariza to like the Sixers. You got to trade him to a contender. I'm drinking. No, not drinking right now. No, not drinking. Not drinking. Pie guy, that's a great question. What the hell? What the hell's going on? Probably the same number. I'll probably hang up. Hey, how's it going? Hello?
Spencer, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
What's going on? It's the entertainer. What's going on, my man?
I thought it was a stranger. I'm nervous as shit taking these calls, man. I have no idea who could be calling me. So
Yeah. No, I'm just sitting in my work truck watching. Unfortunately, I'm working, so I can't watch the Jet team. I'm going to be streaming the second half of the Cleveland game later, but
Really?
you're doing a great job. I listened to a Ronaldo calling, and I hear his grandmother going bananas in the background. That was one of the most hysterical things I've ever seen on YouTube.
That house is like full house, man. It seems like there's 20 people at his house at all times throughout the day.
So I got
cousins, friends. He's like, my friend's a Giants fan. He's like, my other brother's a Giants fan. I got a Jets fan. I got a Houston Texans fan. I got a Bucks fan. I'm like, how many people do you have in your house?
I got a question for you.
And like 2 people in my house at all times. It's an empty house here, but yeah.
I got a question for you. You said about 4 or 5 days ago, you went on air and said that you thought that Sam Darnold was a bust. Mm-hmm. Have you changed your mind after he's made a couple of touchdown throws tonight? Because it sounds like you have.
Like with each opinion, I'm not going to be stubborn like a Colin Cowherd. You know how Cowherd will always Baker Mayfield is Case Keenum.
Right.
I'm still consistent that I like the bigger armed quarterbacks better than the Darnold style. But the guy, no matter what, is going to play for a long, long time. He's going to have a very good defense. I don't think he'll ever be Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he'll ever be very, very elite. But there's a chance he's a middle-tier quarterback like a Mariota. So so a franchise quarterback, that's kind of my answer to the question. I'm curious about how you view Sam Darnold and his ceiling.
So you're saying his ceiling is Marcus Mariota. Am I hearing that correctly?
To me, yes. Maybe Tony Romo at the absolute apex. Tony Romo.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think Marcus Mariota is one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the history of football. I think the Giants are going to show that tomorrow. He's a joke. He's a fringe starter, in my opinion. And I think Darnold's upside, if everything broke right, is an Andrew Luck. I don't expect that. I think that's his absolute ceiling. I would say his basement is a guy like maybe a Jameis Winston. But I think he's going to fall somewhere in the. If I had to guess, I would say Tony Romo. That's what I think he'll be, a Tony Romo. I think that's about what I expect from him. A very good quarterback, top 10 quarterback for a sustained period of time. That's what I expect.
Well, first of all, Andrew Luck has a really big arm, and he's totally different. He airs the ball out down the field. He's a much bigger kid that can always take hits in the pocket. So I don't think Darnold will ever be good at throwing the ball deep. Like Tony Romo was always kind of okay at throwing the ball deep. Phillip Rivers, maybe. But I don't think Darnold's winning a lot of playoff games. I really don't, and he's having a nice he'll always be pretty average to me. Never.
As a Giants fan, I just don't know how you could say that yet because he's only 20 years old. And what we should know as Giants fans, I mean, if you were being honest, when Eli came in 2004, there was no way you could feel better about Eli back then than you do compared to Darnold. Now, Darnold's shown more in his rookie season than Eli did. And, you know, Eli was awful his rookie year. He was disgusting. Right. I feel like you got to give the guy a couple of years before you say that.
But I want to see Darnold. Like, how many throws is he's not hitting any 20 or 25-yard throws? Like, show me that. Like, I'm missing that part of his game right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to take it.
Is absent, and I need to see it.
I think you got to take into account that he has no weapons whatsoever. He's got an awful head coach, and he's 20 years old. I think those are all big factors. And I'm not a huge Darnold guy. I think Baker Mayfield blows him away. I thought that before the draft. I still think that. I think Baker Mayfield was the only knockdown quarterback in this draft, but I still think Darnold's going to be a good pro, and I think you got to give him a lot more time than you're giving him.
Big pass play for the Texans. They're still up by 1. They probably will find a way to win. I mean, the thing is, though, like, when you look at ceilings, Sam Darnold, to me, has one of the lowest ceilings because I evaluate if a quarterback can make a field throw, if he can really extend. And Deshaun Watson, when you compare Deshaun Watson to Darnold, Deshaun Watson can make more throws than Darnold. He's faster than Sam Darnold. He makes less turnovers. Sam Darnold is a turnover guy. He's made a lot of turnovers. In the pocket, he doesn't protect the ball that well. The guy isn't that big. You're already seeing durability issues. So I'd rather be with a big-armed quarterback like a Josh Allen because his potential is so high, his floor is very low. And I don't love the way that Sam Darnold plays the quarterback position, but this guy is making very, very good, accurate throws tonight. And he does get through his reads pretty quickly. I just think he's massively overrated, though. I'm sick of how everybody thinks that he's the best quarterback in the class and that he was the crown jewel of the draft.
Yeah, well, I mean, all I'm telling you is give the guy more time. He's 20 years old. You have to give him a lot more time than you're giving him. And you have
to make opinions, though. If you don't like Drew Lock in the draft this year, you got to make opinions before they become. You got to make opinions, and then those opinions can be wrong or right. We have to guess.
No, it's fair. I guess it's fair that you have your opinion on him. He's not your type of quarterback. All I'm going to say is big arm quarterbacks to me is meaningless. There has been so many big arm quarterbacks. Jay Cutler was a big arm quarterback. There are so many big arm quarterbacks. To me, and you say that Watson can make more throws. He's got more mobility. Tom Brady has no mobility. He's the greatest quarterback who ever lived. I think people overrate mobility with quarterbacks. I think the ability to move around in the pocket is important, like a Ben Roethlisberger. A Brady can elude the sack when necessary. Drew Brees can elude. But you don't need these guys that are like Michael Vick type quarter. You don't need that. That's just my opinion. That's my take on it. And Darnold, when you watch him play, has a lot of mobility.
No, pocket awareness, but you're absolutely right. Like Matt Stafford, I've always hated on Matt Stafford. And that should be a guy that matches up with everything I evaluate because Stafford has the biggest arm maybe in the entire league. He throws one of the best deep balls, but he never takes any chances. He doesn't will his team on the win. And that's why with Baker Mayfield, we love Mayfield because his intangibles are so good, but the talent is so good and everything matches up for us with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Mayfield to me is a complete package. He's for me, he's everything I want in a quarterback. That's why I said months before the draft that he'd be the guy to take because there's nothing about his game I don't like. I love his leadership ability. I like his arm strength. I love his accuracy. I like his ability to throw on the run. I like his mobility. He checked every single box. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Browns are going to love that pick. But if I'm a Jets fan, I am not judging Darnold yet. I'm giving him at least 2 or 3 more years before that was the mistake they made with Sanchez. And I'm not saying Sanchez was a great quarterback. He wasn't. But Sanchez proved early on in his career that with the right foundation, he could win. They went to 2 straight AFC title games, and then the Jets ran him out of town. And they still haven't recovered from that. And they can't do the same thing to Darnold. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, you could kind of compare Mark Sanchez a little bit to the Jacksonville situation that we're seeing right now, where they tried to put more on Blake Bortles' plate or that it just didn't sustain. And, you know, to really be great in this league, your quarterback has to be consistent year in and year out. And, I mean, I was really young at the time. I didn't, look at football the way I do now. I mean, why did that Jets thing why did Rex Ryan and that team, why wasn't that sustainable over what happened to that team?
Well, I mean, what happened was the defense, it wasn't able. I mean, if you look at over the course of history of the NFL, it's very rare that a defensive unit could stay extremely dominant, especially in modern day football. Of course, in the 70s, you had the Steel Curtain. They were great, that defense, for 8, 9 years straight. But it's very rare that you could have a dominant defense for more than a 2 or 3 year span, and that's what happened with the Jets.
Right.
They had a dominant defense for a few years, and it wore off. They lost their ground attack when they lost Thomas Jones, and that's what happened to the Jets. They lost their identity, and they ruined Sanchez. They absolutely ruined Sanchez. They ruined his confidence. Now, part of that is a detriment on Sanchez that he couldn't handle it, but when you miss the quarterback that high, he brings you to 2 straight AFC title games. For you to go out and bring in Tim Tebow, a gadget player, and put that pressure on Sanchez, it was just an awful decision by Woody Johnson, and it was a PR move. They were trying to sell tickets. They were trying to get in the back page of the newspaper, and it was an awful decision, and it ruined Sanchez.
I was a big I still like Tim Tebow. He was so much fun to watch. He made Sundays so great, and they ruined Tim Tebow by going to New York. I think that Tebow, Jacksonville, I wish would have signed Tim Tebow because Timmy, that's where he would have been the starter there. But yeah, I hate revolving door quarterbacks. I hate it in college football when you get in a rhythm and then you get taken off the field, just like we talk about. And to me, like as we're having this conversation, it seems like the Chicago Bears, even though they have an offensive head coach, they're exactly the type of team where they can make the conference championship, but then you're going to see them fall off when their defense gets a little bit older in like 3 years.
Yeah, like I said, it's very rare. I mean, even the '85 Bears. I mean, they weren't able to sustain that defense for more than great defense for more than a few years. The
Correct.
2000 Ravens. The Ravens always had a good defense, but it wasn't that good for more than a few years. I mean, that defense was otherworldly. The Bucs, the same story. That's why I always say to have sustained success in terms of being able to compete for a Super Bowl on a year in, year out basis, you need a top tier quarterback. But if you have a great defense, you can have a 2 or 3 year pocket with a mediocre quarterback where you can win a Super Bowl, but you're not going to be great and competitive for a 10-year straight stretch without a top 7, 8, 9, 10 quarterback.
So I'm going to address the chat here. We have a lot of great viewers coming in. This is Chris the Entertainer. I can't wait for you to do the Baker game tonight. I'm going to try to hang out in the chat certainly tonight. I can't wait for that football game with Denver. It's a great matchup. We have here Pie Guy and Big Blue for Life. I'm sure they're subscribed to your channels as well. They're talking about Drew Lock for the New York Giants, and my own personal opinion is I like Drew Lock a lot. I like his talent. If Dave Gettleman trusted Drew Lock, I wouldn't completely be opposed to that because he's kind of my style of quarterback where he just has such a huge upside where he has one of the biggest arms you're ever going to see. And I know that sometimes that could be a detriment having that big of an arm, but Drew Lock's a decent leader, and we'd have a chance to get a really good quarterback. And if Gettleman wants that, then that's fine in the first round or in the second round. But you kind of look at this quarterback situation completely differently, meaning that you don't want a gunslinger really at all. You're kind of on the complete other side of the quarterback conversation.
The way I'm looking at the Giants situation right now, I know you're trying to stream the game, but the way I'm looking at the Giants quarterback situation right now, and a lot of Giants fans might not like hearing this. I would stick with Eli for 1 more year, possibly even 2. I'm not ruling out 2 more years, but definitely next year. And I would continue to build the foundation. I would continue to fix that O-line. I would continue to fix that pass rush. And because right now the way this team is structured, you're building this team around Saquon Barkley. You want to ground, you want to pound, you want to get back to old school Giants football. And to be able to do that, they need to build the offensive line. So I don't want to waste the first round draft pick this year on a quarterback because there's not a no doubter at the quarterback position this year. Right. So to me, I'm taking an offensive lineman or a pass rusher, and that's what I'm focused on in this year's draft. And I fully believe that if they can continue to build the foundation with the pieces that Eli has, as long as you can block and run the football, the Giants can be a very competitive team next year. I firmly believe that. And I think next year, Eli is by far their best chance to win at the quarterback position because he's familiar with the offense. He's familiar with them in terms of the play calling and all that with the new system. If you bring in a rookie quarterback, he's going to have to learn the system all over again. You're going to go through the same growing pains. He has familiarity with the receivers already on the team. Of course, he knows how to handle New York. He has the clutch factor. Eli is the no-doubt decision to me next year as the quarterback for the New York Giants.
I like a lot of what you said, and you did a Greg Little video. I want you to do Jonah Williams too, because Jonah Williams is an academic All-American. He's very smart. He's very driven, and he's played with Nick Saban. And I think that Jonah Williams, and we're talking about a right tackle here to offset Nate Solder, I think Jonah Williams is a guy that a lot of people, he's been on the top of a lot of people's boards, but I can't wait for you to do Jonah Williams. How'd you enjoy the Greg Williams research?
Yeah, I actually didn't put that video out yet. I'm going to have it out tomorrow because I've been doing a lot of streams, but the Greg Little video, I have all the research done. I just got to film the video. I'll have that out tomorrow morning. Greg Little, to me, I'm not a guy I'm in love with. I would take him if he fell to the Giants at like 14 or 15. Load of potential. The guy was the #1 ranked offensive tackle coming out of high school. He's the 30th highest graded high school prospect since they've been doing the grades, like the last 15 years, he's the 30th highest graded, not just at the offensive tackle position, overall at any position coming out of high school. So the guy has a world of ability. He's got very long arms, which helps him in terms of run blocking. They say that his footwork needs some help. He's not super athletic, so he does struggle with super athletic defensive ends. He gives up the rush from time to time. But those are things you can work on, and a lot of people feel he actually might be better if he transfers from the tackle position to the guard position at the pro level. And that's the same thing people said about Eric Flowers, so that scares me a little bit.
Absolutely. Hey, Chris, the entertainer, I want to thank you for coming on. I'm going to do the last 11 minutes of this very exciting game, and then I'll probably be in the chat tonight, man. Thanks so much for calling, taking time out of your day, and thanks so much, man. I appreciate you.
You got it, man.
That is one of the legends himself, Chris the Entertainer. He's going to be up with Jet Central. They're going to be streaming live playoff games. It's going to be a lot of fun. I might see how I can participate in that coming up in the future, but he is one of the best channels on YouTube. He's going to be doing Browns and Broncos tonight, and then tomorrow he does the Giants live streams as well. To catch you guys up on the game, Houston got a field goal. It looked exactly like Ronaldo said, that the Jets were going to block the kick. It was a very nice drive by Deshaun Watson, a lot of great intermediate passes, and now it is 11 minutes left, and it's 3rd and 1, and I'm going to address the chat. Billy Blade is in the house. He's a 49ers fan. I'm going to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo. We're going to talk about the rest of the game here as we go forward with this 4th quarter. And this has been a hell of a second half of a football game on the NFL Network. And I'm actually getting a call right now. I might want to roll with the stream for a little bit. But let's see who's calling. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I might be trying to do a little bit of live stream. Sam Darnold with a sneak and a 1st down. So we are looking good here. 1 second, gonna set everything up here again. Anthony Mixon asked me a question. He said, Colts or Cowboys? I'm taking the Colts in the matchup. I'm taking the Colts in the matchup. I still think the Cowboys can win the Super Bowl, but they got to slip up somewhere. I don't think, for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl, they have to win 9 straight football games. I don't think that's going to happen at all. Billy Blade, I love the 49ers prospects next year. George Kittle is a top 2 fantasy player. I'm thinking that George Kittle will be drafted in the 2nd round of fantasy with Travis Kelce. He is the best tight end other than Travis Kelce. So Kelce will go in the 2nd round. George Kittle will go in the 3rd round of fantasy football next year. That guy had 200 receiving yards. He's out of Iowa. He's so fast. And I never knew Kyle Shanahan would use him the way that he's using him. If the 49ers are able to they're going to draft a wide receiver or a running back in rounds 2 and 3. So A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, one of the Ole Miss guys, maybe Harry, they're going to get they're going to get like a wide receiver 1, and that's a hell of a play from Sam Darnold there. You got to give him so much credit. He rolled to his right. He had a lot of trouble in his face. That was a hell of a throw late. This is why at USC he was so good in the Rose Bowl. And the thing is, there is nothing that comes open until the last second. A lot of poise there for Sam Darnold, rolling to his right, and he's just he's so quick at deciphering his reads. That is the strength of his game. That is what I'm liking from Sam Darnold, Jet fans, and great job by Sam Darnold here. You see Davis Webb's out. He's got the jersey out. D. Webb is going to be a starter next year. That was a hell of a great play Could Sam Darnold be around for the next 8 years? It's going to depend on him being healthy. But this is a fun game. And for Sam Darnold, he has a very, very good defense. So as long as he protects the football, the Jets are going to be in a lot of games next year. So the Jets are going to be in a ton of games. You got to keep Jamal Adams in this defense hungry. The Jets have a window where next year they can go try to be a wild card team. I mean, when you pay for Tremaine Johnson, when you have Jamal Adams, when you have, Darren Lee that's going to be coming back next year, when you have some of these defensive guys, this is a team that if Sam Darnold can drive the offense a little bit, if you can get a Le'Veon Bell in free agency, you got to go for it now because your defense, like we just talked about, is not going to be perfect for a long time. And look at him going deep. I love it. I love it. I like it. He still tried to go for the deep ball. Sam Darnold getting outside the pocket. The pass was tipped. It's 2nd and 10. Texans winning the game 19-15. Big drive. You don't want to go down by a point to the Houston Texans. You want to find a way to get it in the end zone for a touchdown. The Jets are not tanking, and the guy wanted him to take the check down on there. My guy Matt Moon from Nashville, Tennessee is in the house. I just did a show with Catfish, a Vol Roadshow. We talked a little bit about the Tennessee Vols and the Memphis Tigers with Penny Hardaway and Barnes going at it. It was really a fun game. But tomorrow, you guys have to stuff the box. I mean, and this is a chance for the Giants. We will see, can the Giants play well without Odell Beckham? But for Tennessee, Jarrell Casey, let's see him have a big game. Let's see, let's see Harold Landry come on the field and continue to play well. How about who's the first round pick you guys got? You guys got Evans from Alabama, right? Rashad Evans. He's been pretty mediocre this season. He needs to step up. That was a great throw by Sam Darnold. Man, oh man, was that damn it! I regret what I said last week already. I mean, this guy's gonna be pretty. This guy's looking pretty solid. He's having a really good game. I mean, that's a stick right there for Sam Darnold. Man, oh man, that was a freaking stick. 3rd and 1, 4 down territory. Hand the damn ball off. 4 down territory. Jason Myers sucking anyway. It's 4 down territory anyway. Don't you out! Just go. Damn it, they're dumb. Are they dumb or what? Are they dumb or what? That's a losing football play. Had to burn a damn timeout. I hated that. It's 3rd and 1. You gotta be shitting me, New York Jets. Come on now. Come on now. Get it together. Get it to damn together. 19-15. Game on the NFL Network. 8 minutes left in the contest. And we got a big crowd on hand here at Rover Sports. Subscribe to the damn channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It means a hell of a lot. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Giving me company on a Saturday. Todd freaking Bowles. Look at Davis Webb, man. I love how Webb is getting. Davis Webb, Texas Tech here. He has the aerial raid and he has these pro-style systems. 3rd and 1 for the New York Jets. I have to admit, I am enjoying this drive a lot. And it's kind of fun when you see new football players having success. This is a hell of a classic football game. And if Sam Darnold turns out to be a good quarterback, we will remember this football game. Second effort should have got him a 1st down. The Houston Texans just stuffed the New York Jets. DJ Reader out of Clemson making a big-time play. And there was nothing going on. DJ Reader blows up the play. It is 4th and 1 yard now. And I fully expect the Jets should go for this. They're 4 and whatever. They're going for it. And they failed. Sam Darnold, incomplete pass, but we have a timeout, I believe. Timeout. I don't believe the play. stood. Timeout, Bill O'Brien? Yes. Ronaldo, you have a chance again. You know? You have a chance. You have a chance at redemption. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? I don't hate the Cowboys like the Eagles. I don't. I've never met people from Texas before. It's a rivalry of the New York Giants. You know, when the Giants are out of the playoffs, you know, it frankly doesn't matter that much to me. This Cowboys team is not a hateable team, other than maybe you could look at Elliott as being the one guy that's hateable. But Dak Prescott's on this team. Jalen Smith, a lot of guys. You know, Chris Richard is an amazing, great coach, likable. Amari Cooper is, again, the redemption of Cooper is a great storyline. So the Cowboys are a likable football team. It's 4th and 1, and I'll give you the play-by-play. Shotgun formation, Sam Darnold, 4th and 1. Darnold takes the snap. Darnold looking, throwing right. Pass is incomplete. The ball hit the ground. I don't care that he caught that ball. Robbie Anderson on the catch. It looked like he trapped that mofo. Let's see if the Texans will challenge it. Jonathan Joseph on the coverage. Ball was thrown by Sam Darnold. Let's watch this again. It's actually a catch. A catch by Robbie Anderson. A clutch catch from the wide receiver out of Temple. The Jets are keeping it going. 20 seconds on the clock. Darnold with a 2-yard hitch route. Ball on the 20-yard line. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. He is in 11 personnel. He has 2 running backs with him alongside. Darnold handing off. Darnold handing. Ball's in the middle of the field. The Texans are able to stuff it. Jadeveon Clowney and company in on the tackle. 6 minutes and ticking down. 2nd and 11 for the New York Jets. Ball will be on the 21. Cannon had that carry. Oh. What? Stream continuing. It says that we have small video output. We are on life support on the stream. So I hope you guys are still here watching. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. It is 2nd and 10. Darnold will throw, and he will... Ooh! In traffic. Great play by the Houston Texans. Just say stream might go out soon. Video quality. Video capacity in question. All right, there we go. I gave you guys the warning. Who knows? Hopefully you guys can still see me, can still hear me. And just wanted to give you guys an update on what could end up happening with the stream. Sam Darnold, 3rd and 10. Darnold rolling against the blitz. Darnold's going to run. 1st down. Jets. And a Jets. 1st down. And there's a penalty flag on the play. Could it be coming back? It could be holding against the New York Jets as Sam Darnold rolls left and gets a 1st down. It is against the Houston Texans. The play is declined. 1st down for Sam Darnold. Rolling to his left. Could he get the Jets in the end zone? They got to score 8 points on this drive and go for 2. Let's go play action on 1st down, okay? Let's not run the ball right into the line of scrimmage again. Let's go play action. Darnold is hobbling. Could we see Davis Webb come into the game at quarterback for the New York Jets? And the Jets, 1st down. The Dolphins, no way. Uh-oh. Getting a DVR message. The game is in the dark right now. I do not know what happened. My TV is currently on a 1-minute DVR rest. And I'm going to wait. And the game is back. And I think that it was a sack or an incomplete pass. It is not a touchdown. That I can confirm. Not a touchdown. Jamie, please go Dolphins. Beat the Vikings for the Giants, will ya? But the Dolphins, they always hang around. I don't love Adam Gase. They're in purgatory. They're not doing anything. Sam Darnold handing off, nothing doing at all. Or is something doing? The pile keeps getting pushed! Oh my gosh! The pile gets pushed when the play, they thought it was over! A touchdown for the Jets! What a drive! What a passionate play for the New York Jets! The push and a touchdown for the Jets! Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! And a flag on the play for a celebration, which is going to cause the kick to go back 15 yards. Who gives a flying F? Touchdown, Jets! And, wait a second here. Oh, they're going to go for a field goal. They're going to go for the extra point. Oh, it's on the Houston Texans. Okay, so the Jets will kick from the Jets will kick on the kickoff from the midfield. Midfield. Touchdown, Jets. The Miami Dolphins. Jason Meyer, the weird son of Michael Myers, to kick the extra point. Big kick, big extra point for Jason. He's got to hit it. Myers' kick is up. And Myers hits it, going left to right. Jets up 3. Tim Tebow, Jets jersey fan. Go and celebrate. Jets up 3. Elijah McGuire, touchdown. It's time for a big drive here for Deshaun Watson. Man, oh man. We are having some fun here on Rover Sports. Big live stream, lot of fun. Big live stream. Shoot. All right, so I was watching some like Cassidy Campbell. I was watching Big Dolls TV today. Those guys are some of the best YouTubers that I've ever seen. They're prank video guys. They're pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, Jets fans are pumped. Jets Central likely is pumped, except again, this isn't the head coach. You don't know who you're going to draft next year. You're eliminated. But Sam Darnold, if you're a Jet fan, you got to be freaking on cloud 9, because this is your rookie quarterback in a big stage. Colin Cowherd is probably Colin Cowherd is probably doing things that I am probably not going to say right now to himself. I'll just say that. G-Man 409, how you doing? Colin Cowherd is, I feel bad for everybody in his house. He is just, he can't control himself at all. G-Man, I'm doing pretty well. I cannot wait for the game tomorrow. Here's an Eagles football that I have right here. I am just doing the stream right now tonight. It's great to be with y'all tonight. Sam Darnold making some big-time plays, driving the Jets down the field. And, yeah, Colin Cowherd, yep, he does love Sam Darnold. I bet he's tweeting about it as we speak. I can check that, too. So the Jets, 5 minutes to go in the contest. The New York Jets are winning this game, and Houston will be getting the football back. I might have to get a chair. I'm getting tired of standing. But this has been really fun. Subscribe if you haven't. Welcome into the show. It is going to be Saquon Barkley 1,000,000%. I don't care. I've established that too. If it was Saquon or Baker Mayfield, I'll take Baker Mayfield, especially knowing what we know now. But it's Sam Darnold, no. And also that Darnold and Mayfield question isn't even that easy because Saquon's so damn good. The Bears. Big game tomorrow against your arch nemesis, CJ. That's going to be crazy. Ball sprinkles into the end zone for a touchback on a pretty good kick attempt by the Jets. But, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't rule this play dead on the field. Elijah McGuire. Push. Look at McGuire. Go into the end zone with a convoy from his friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And the Texans got shredded by Andrew Luck as well. But Sam Darnold, they play a lot of cover two, so it's easy. Deshaun with a hit. Deshaun the hop. Hopkins running. A 25-yard gain right off the bat. Deshaun Watson throws to DeAndre Hopkins. Sorry I didn't get loud enough. The Steelers, the Texans, and Chiefs. Billy, that's a great question. Who is the top four in the AFC? I'm going with the Chiefs and the Patriots. I'll take those two teams over any team in the AFC. The third team, and then if I had to rank them, Steelers and then the Chargers. Or yeah, I don't believe in the Chargers at all. At all. It'll be interesting if the Chiefs lose to Seattle next week. It'll be interesting to see what happens if the Chargers get home field, because they'll just lose in the first round at that StubHub Soccer Stadium arena anyway. The Texans are okay, but a lot of people picked them getting to the Super Bowl. They are not playing their best football at all right now. Deshaun Watson is a gamer, though. And as I say that, Watson throws, and he almost got sacked, and it almost was a fumble. And is there a flag? No penalty, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Texans. But I'm going with the Patriots #1 and the Kansas City Chiefs #2. Tom Brady versus Mahomes, still in the AFC Championship. I expect Kansas City to still win the AFC West, and I was right on Mahomes being the MVP. If he gets 5 more touchdowns, he gets to 50 touchdowns. And he is only, and he'll be only the second quarterback in the history of the league to do that, get 50. Deshaun Watson, handed. No, he fakes it. Throws long. And a pass interference on a ball that should have been out of bounds. Maurice Claiborne and DeAndre Hopkins were going for the football. But is it on DeAndre Hopkins? It's not. It's a defensive holding, a 5-yard penalty on Maurice Claiborne, as the ball was thrown down the sideline, and that is a very, very good call. Riding him up the entire sideline. They did not give him a pass interference. That was actually a good 5-yard penalty call. Good 5-yard penalty call. Not what we saw in Kansas City. I agree with the call. What do you guys think? I agree with that call. 1st and 10. Hot Watson in the shotgun. Deshaun Watson takes the snap. Has time. Stepping up and rolling to his right. Watson throwing. And caught. Big time catch by Thomas. Comes back and catches it, a 15-yard gain. And the chains keep moving with 3 minutes to go in this football game. I think this could be so exciting because if the Texans get a field goal, then the Jets and Sam Darnold will have a chance to either win the game, or if he turns it over, he will lose the game. And the kicker for Houston has been pretty good this year. Deshaun Watson, can he lead this team to a winning drive? The Jets in cover 2 right here off of the bat. The Jets encroach to the line of scrimmage. It's a throw out to the tight end. The tight end carrying the football. It is Thomas again, and he gets about 5 yards. What a fun football game on our hands, boys and girls. This is great. I hope you guys are enjoying the contest. In the NFC, I have the Cowboys #1. I have the Saints #2. Bears maybe 3. No, that's wrong. Cowboys 1, Saints 2, Rams 3, Bears 4. Watson in the shotgun. Watson. That's a great decision because the guy played, the Jets played pretty conservative coverage there. They gave him the cushion. 3rd and 1. Take this bad boy down. You have no need to hurry. You have one timeout. So I guess that this is essentially actually the game. They actually give Hop the first down. Are the Bears better than the Cowboys? I mean, similar teams, but I like Dak Prescott more in the clutch moments than I like Trubisky. I like that Bear. I like also Elliott a little bit better than the running backs on Chicago. Oh my gosh! Ball thrown to the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins comes up limping. He has the football. Touchdown, Houston! Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo! What a catch! What a ball game on Mo Claiborne. Claiborne riding him the whole way. DeAndre Hopkins, the best receiver in the NFL. Odell is not making the plays DeAndre is making today. Holy, what a catch. Hands like glue. Best hands in the NFL. Best contested catch hands in the NFL. And DeAndre Hopkins also has the best ability along the sidelines to drag his feet out of anybody. Touchdown Houston Texans. Touchdown Texans. Touchdown Texans. Sam Darnold has to respond again. What a drive by Deshaun Watson. That's why this Texans team is clutch. Field goal to make it a 4-point game. Kick is up. Kick is good. Let's go, Sam. Let's get a touchdown, baby. What a freaking catch. CJ is right. What a catch. What a catch. A contested catch over Mo Claiborne. Oh my gosh, what a catch. Why don't you have Tremaine Johnson on him? Why? What a catch. What a catch, dude. What a catch. But listen, Ronaldo, Sam Darnold, 2-minute drill. Can the kid be a hero? This is fun. This is fun. No matter what for Jets fans, it's fun. Todd Bowles is gone. Todd Bowles is gone. Todd Bowles is gone. Y'all are getting a great draft pick. 2-minute drill. This is going to be fun. No matter what, guys. This is going to be fun. Clap it up for a football game. Clap it up for a hell of a football game today. Hell of a football game. I mean, I did not expect this game to be this good on the NFL Network at this time period. Sam Darnold has been absolutely impeccably fantastic. The Jets have shown great heart in this football game. Deshaun Watson, clutch. DeAndre Hopkins, incredible. The Texans, always good enough, just good enough to squeak by and get wins. I can't wait for that Holmes and Watson movie. I wish it was rated R. I love Will Ferrell. I love John C. Reilly. I can't wait for that movie. Oh, you do? Tell me about your fantasy team. DeAndre Hopkins is so good. You got him late in the first round. We have, what do we have tonight? We have college basketball, Baker Mayfield. A lot of great stuff tonight. 26 people watching. Thank you for coming in to the chat. Hold on. It's coming back. Stream's coming back. Stream's coming back. I'm telling you it's coming back. Stream's coming back. I'm telling you guys, the stream's coming back. Hold on. Hold on. Stream's coming back. I'm telling you. This stream is coming back. I don't know if the stream's coming. Let's see. Please work. Please continue to work. A couple more minutes. Ah, gosh. This sucks. Gosh, this sucks. I apologize. I don't think the stream, I don't know about this freaking Wi-Fi, this OBS, the stream. It might be dead. Just when we were getting really, really good, the stream might be dead. Unless, let's see what happens. I hope that we're not dead. I hope that the stream's not dead. I don't want the stream to be dead. I don't think the stream is dead. No matter what, it says the stream's dead. I don't think we're dead. We might be dead. I don't know. We might be dead, but I have no idea. We'll find out as we go along. I have no idea. I have no idea. It just says the output on the video is low. It's so dumb. I just want to get to the end of the game. I hope it gives me like 15, 20 more minutes. 2 minutes left. Sam Darnold. Fun game no matter what. You guys can watch on the NFL Network. This could be an interception, though. Good play by Robbie. That was not a smart throw by Sam Darnold. I guess I am. We might be dead, though, so I don't know. We don't have a lot of time, but I hope that we can hang in there, CJ. I really do. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. Pie Guy, how excited are you for tomorrow's game? You think we win tomorrow? I think we do, too. I think we beat the Titans. Unless maybe you don't think we do. Sam Darnold. Okay. One more play before the 2-minute warning. Gain of 4. And this is big. I saw that. Great play by Robbie Anderson to stop the football there. JC should be live for this, man. This is insane. Texans in cover 2, playing some zone coverage, keeping everything in front of them. Take the yards and get a first down. Oh, sack. Oh, never mind. Go anyway. Go anyway. Sam Darnold sacked. Either throws a pick or is sacked, but I think he's going to be marked down and get sacked. J.J. Watt making the play. 2-minute warning. 4th and long at the 2-minute warning. You go for it no matter what now. You got to go for it. Jeez. J.J. Watt. How clutch are the Houston Texans? They know how to win. I agree, Pie Guy. And do you think it's interesting that we're without Odell Beckham again? Because we could get a window into what it's like with life after Odell. So that's why I'm also very intrigued to see if our wide receivers on the roster can make enough plays without him being in the game tomorrow. The Houston Texans, they just know how to win these games. And the Jets, they've never been able to win these games this year. If Darnold doesn't convert here, it doesn't take away from the fact that the kid played very, very well against a playoff caliber opponent today. Darnold did fine. The Jets team did pretty well. Deshaun Watson was really clutch in that 2-minute drill. That DeAndre Hopkins catch really made the difference in the game. He actually makes a difference, DeAndre Hopkins. But this has been a really, really competitive, fun football game. And I believe that the Jets are going to end up losing this game. They're going to have to get a 15-yard play. It's about 4th and 15. You can't punt the ball. You only have 2 timeouts left. If you had 3 timeouts left, you can maybe punt the ball away. But I'm never a fan of punting the ball away because you might not get it back anyway. So it's a 15-yard play. I'd say you got to throw the ball very deep down the field. You got to try to hope for a pass interference. You got to hope for a penalty. And it's very possible you could get a 5-yard holding penalty and the game can continue. So that's kind of where we're at right now in the football game. Thank you. Entertainer coming home with us here. And he is going to hear everything that happened in this Jets game, in this Texans game. As long as the stream continues to roll, then I will do that for you guys that are in the car listening. I will give you a radio-like broadcast for the final 2 minutes of Texans and New York Jets. And I hope that the stream stays on point so that we can continue to roll here on Rover Sports. 17 people in the chat. Hell of a live stream, guys. Fantastic numbers and a great, great time. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. It is 4th and 14 left with 2 minutes left. The Texans are playing everybody back. Sam Darnold takes the snap. Darnold is in the pocket. He's rolling left. He throws off of his back foot, and it's dropped. He had a chance. He had a chance. Robbie Anderson had a chance to make a play, and the ball goes in and out of his hands with 1 minute and 52 seconds left. The Jets turn it over on downs, and it's looking like the game might be over. Robbie Anderson goes up for this football, and he could have had the ball. He jumped in the air for the ball, and it went through his hands. Sam Darnold made a nice throw off of his back foot, gave his guy an opportunity to make a play. I think it's a drop on Robbie Anderson. What do you guys think? 1 minute and 52 seconds left. Take your timeout to get the ball back with a minute to go. Come on, Houston, run that football. Game is still not over. 2 timeouts. I agree with Pie Guy, has to catch it. The Texans are handing it off, a stuff, and a timeout. 1 minute and 1 minute 47 seconds left. This is what I would do if I was Houston. Run read option. Deshaun Watson on 2nd down. They don't expect you to put the ball in the air. Roll Deshaun Watson out to the right. If the guy's not there, Deshaun just slides down, no problem. But play to win the game here. Don't kick it back to the Jets at all. But no matter what, the Jets are going to be in the Jets are in a great, great situation. Or the Texans, excuse me. And by the way, if you got this line at 6.5 for the Houston Texans, you're hoping for a touchdown or a field goal. You're hoping for a field goal, I believe, then. If the line is 7, it might be dead on 7. Deshaun in the shotgun, 2nd and 11, and he will hand, and the Jets do a good job of stuffing it. 1 minute, 42 seconds left when the timeout is called. So it will be 1 minute left with no timeouts. They don't have a high-powered offense either. Being a fan of the game, I want the Jets to get a stop because I don't want to see the game over. Houston could throw the ball and end the game if they choose to do so. If I'm Bill O'Brien, it's very tough because an incomplete pass will hurt you for the field goal opportunity. I'm rolling Deshaun out. I would have done it on 2nd down. Now the Jets are expecting pass. Deshaun Watson, though, is under center with Alfred Blue in the backfield. 1 minute, 42 seconds left in the game. Jets kind of expecting run, actually. Deshaun's going to hand it, and it is a run to the right side. The Jets handle it. Good job by the Jets. They handle it, and now there's going to be a field goal coming up, and there might be 1 minute left with no timeouts. Sam Darnold will throw an interception to end the game. Everybody will say that Darnold can't get it done. He's not clutch. But the fact is, Darnold did play well today. Anybody that's watching the game should be able to see that. I like putting the ball in the air on 2nd down. I like what Pie Guy, I more agree with Pie Guy. I like ending the football game as well. Texans will call a timeout here as we roll to 58 seconds left. Fun live stream. Great audience and a great crowd. You got 6.5? I think me and the entertainer are on 6.5 too. You might be able to hang on. You gotta hang on tight for this field goal attempt there. Mr. Dean or Mrs. Dean or A. Dean. Texans. They are playing the lose, but dude, if you give up a touchdown to Sam Darnold in this passing attack with no timeouts left and your pass rush, you kind of will deserve to lose in overtime. Kai Forbairn to attempt a field goal. For those in Vegas, this is very important. Ball is middle hash, a 40-yard field goal off of the right hash. Snap is fine, the hold is good, the kick, and it's good. He draws it in. A 7-point lead for the Houston Texans. For those out there that got the 6.5, the Texans now have 7 points. Sam Darnold coming back onto the field. Will there be magic in New York City? Darnold has a chance to do it. You got it, sir. You got it. Yep, Mike, it is not like a Jared Goff colossal failure. It hasn't been. And when Jared Goff was terrible, I was the one saying, wait a second, hold on, hold on. This could be rough for Mike for perception. Like if Darnold throws a pick here, everybody will get on Sam Darnold and say that he's not clutch and whatever. Or Baker Mayfield would have got the team back. Let's see if the Texans even want to kick the ball to the New York Jets. But there's 54 seconds left. Let's see if the Jets can even get in a Hail Mary opportunity. I'll admit it. Let's get a touchdown here and then go for 2. Let's do it. Let's go for a 30-29 Jets win. That would be so exciting. Texans to kick the football. And I have to admit, if you're a Houston Texans fan, you don't want the Jets going for 2. But the Jets will go for 2 if they score. And it's a touchback. Go for 2. Baker Mayfield would have been the quarterback I would have wanted. And I've been saying that from the beginning, and I still think Mayfield's the best one. Number 2 on that list, it's either between Rosen and Allen. Sam Darnold, it's a pretty good quarterback class. Josh Rosen really hasn't been good. Who knows who will be the offensive coordinator of the Cardinals next year? Who knows what changes will happen? Sam is back. 20 seconds left. Let's see how long this drive lasts. Jets down by a touchdown. No timeout. Sam takes snap. Decent protection. Throwing it over the middle. Almost intercepted. A lot of guys in coverage. Didn't like the throw. He wasn't communicating with his wide receiver. Throws it in traffic over the middle. It hits the back of a linebacker in the head. It is Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Mike Jones' middle school days was fantastic. All right, here we go. Sammy D. Darnold. Throws the ball in the dirt. Sam throws it in the dirt. Nothing doing for Sam. Had pressure, no options. Come on, Coach Bates, give him an outlet. Oh, I like this year's quarterback class. Dwayne Haskins, Herbert, Locke. I like the quarterback class a lot. I would take any of the quarterbacks over Sam Darnold. I would take any of them over Lamar Jackson this year. Here we go. Vernon 10. Get it off! Get it off! They almost didn't get it off. Sacked. Is that Watt? This game's about to be over. 34 seconds left. Jadeveon Clowney makes the play. 4th and 10. Clock is running. 25. That could be the last play of the game. They're going to have one play. Could Kenyon Drake come onto the field? Darnold throwing over the middle and it's caught. Where's the laterals? There is none. He's short. The Houston Texans go into New York and Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, and Bill O'Brien. Congratulations on a playoff berth. 10-4 for the Bill O'Brien and the Houston Texans, and a chance to be 12-4 in the AFC. What a gut check win for the Houston Texans. They've pretty much clinched the AFC South. Deshaun Watson, it is never pretty if you're a Houston Texans fan, but you guys have beaten the New York Jets this week. And what a great effort from both teams. Everybody's a winner. The Jets get more draft picks. Sam Darnold played great today. Very, very good. Deshaun Watson, though, takes the cake with the 2-minute drill. Deshaun Watson is ice. He is elite as elite can be. He will play in Super Bowls one day. Wow. Wow. What is up, Catfish? How are you, my friend? I spoke to you on the phone. Subscribe to Vol Roadshow, by the way. The LSU guy was fantastic. Couch Coach. What a basketball show we had today. But what a game. Texans 29-22. Wow. I want the Giants to make the playoffs. 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000%. I don't want tanking at all, especially without Odell Beckham. I want to see how this team plays tomorrow. I want the Giants to absolutely crush the Titans. And I'm still thinking about playoffs. Absolutely thinking about playoffs. Yes, he did. Sam played really, really well. Yes, he did. Great, great NFL football game. Curious to see where Davis Webb goes next year. But yeah, I think Darnold showed a lot. You know, that film review today, I might try to do a joint film review with like Jet Central or something. But that was a really good game. Sam Darnold did show a lot of promise. He made great plays, off-schedule plays. We have to see the evolution of Sam, though. He has to throw the ball deep, and we have to see him hit some big chunk plays. And he doesn't have the coach for that, but will Sam Darnold ever get to that point where he's hitting chunk play after chunk play after chunk play? That is the evolution of Sam Darnold. Let's go. 3 more minutes left. Let's go. Ask some questions. Rapid fire. I'm going with Hart says I'm picking the Broncos. I hate to say that, and I'm rooting for my prediction to be wrong, but I got the Broncos winning like 23-16. Baker Mayfield gets bottled up in Mile High. It's really hard to win a game there. I think the Broncos win and they cover. AFC Championship prediction, great question. I am picking New England and Kansas City, and I'm going to pick... I said I would pick the Patriots. I would want the Chiefs to win. The Chiefs are kind of my favorite team in the AFC with Pat Mahomes, but I'm going to take the Patriots over Kansas City in an epic AFC Championship game. Patriots over the Kansas City Chiefs. In the NFC, I have the Dallas Cowboys. I have the Cowboys beating the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans to win the NFC Championship. All right, Mike, I appreciate that. Appreciate you saying that. And they go right to great doubleheader. By the way, why the Dallas Cowboys? Great defense. I love defense in the playoffs. They have a clutch quarterback. They have one of the best running backs in the NFL, a top 3 running back. Good offensive line. Great defensive coaches, Marinelli and Chris Richard. Jason Garrett's been in the playoffs before. They've beaten the Saints. The Rams have shown that they're vulnerable to a great defense. And Dak Prescott is a winner. Yep, I think Van Der Esch is my Rookie of the Year defensive. Absolutely. All right. If I had to choose, I would go Chicago. But the whole team combined, I'm picking the Cowboys. I trust the running game. I like the style in which they play. I've liked that they've been there before, kind of with Jason Garrett. I hope the Browns can sneak into this. Oh my gosh, the Browns are close to the Steelers. That's nuts to me. That's nuts. But I like the Bears defense because I like Eddie Jackson better. I like Khalil Mack. I like their linebacker. I mean, gosh, that's a great question. I like Eddie Jackson. That's the only reason I would go with the Bears defense. I like Jackson. Trubisky's all right. You know, he's not as bad as people make him out to be. He's a pretty good player. It's either him or Dak Prescott. This year, I'll take Dak. For the long run, maybe Mitchell, especially with Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy's the coach of the year, hands down. If I had to pick the MVP this year, I would give to Patrick Mahomes. The offensive MVP, unless the Browns make the playoffs, the rookie offensive MVP will be Saquon Barkley. If the Browns win the AFC North or make the playoffs, then you got to give that honor to Baker Mayfield. But I think Saquon is going to edge out Baker Mayfield. Yes. Oh, what a great game that was last week, Mike. I mean, that was a really special primetime night game. That was as much fun watching a game as you're going to see. That was unbelievable. I still like their offensive line. Like Zach Martin when he's healthy, Tyron Smith's coming back. Their offensive line is still all right to me. They got a new right guard. They don't have to play Connor Williams anymore, so they have a new right guard. I appreciate you guys hanging out. My voice is getting a little bit tired, man. This has been a really fun live stream. I also did a show with Vol Roadshow. It's great to hang out, though. We got a huge audience, so it's so much fun. And I'll answer your questions. I have faith in John Gruden. I do. I have a lot of faith in Chucky. I love that Reggie McKenzie is fired, okay? I love that. I love John Gruden. I love the Oakland Raiders. I don't love Derek Carr. I want them. If I was Oakland, I'd consider Dwayne Haskins. I don't like Derek Carr at all. Their running game, they have Jalen Ricard, they have Doug Martin. They just need so much roster help. I want the Raiders to get Deontay Thompson. I want the Raiders to somehow get like maybe Josh Allen or Devin White. If I were the Raiders, I would select Quinnen Williams, Deontay Thompson. I would select DK Metcalf. There's a lot of players in this year's draft that I really like. I'd look at Justice Hill I like Darrell Henderson from Memphis a lot. Darrell Henderson is like Alvin Kamara. Darrell Henderson's so good. I don't know, but you have, Anthony, somewhere along the line, the Cowboys are going to lose a game. And this seems like the game that they are going to lose. I mean, the Colts, their defensive coordinator is Matt Eberhus, or whatever his last name is. And he knows the Cowboys. He knows Rod Marinelli. He was a coach there last year. Andrew Luck, that dome. Teams just don't beat them there. And plus, this defense is gassed. It's tired. This defense came off an emotional win against Philly. I'm telling you, this is not the worst place to take a loss. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming into the chat, man. It's fun. We'll do Patriots games. We will stream games, but it's a lot of reaction. It's a lot of quarterback reviews. It's a lot of that, but I do live streams from time to time. I think they do. Washington's old a little bit old. Buffalo Bills have a lot of holes. Jets honestly do have holes. But yes, Oakland's the worst roster. Baker Mayfield getting set to square down. All right, guys, I'm out. Great stream today, guys. Thank you guys so much. That was an absolute blast. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging with. Take care, y'all.